The Seven Last Words of Jesus, a documentary story. Introduction. The Seven Last Words of Jesus are a collection of profound statements attributed to Jesus Christ during his crucifixion. These utterances, gathered from the four canonical Gospels, offer deep theological and spiritual insights into his final moments. Traditionally, these brief sayings have been a central focus in Christian liturgy, particularly during Good Friday services, and have inspired countless sermons, reflections, and musical compositions throughout history. While no single gospel contains all seven sayings, they have been harmonized over centuries to form a cohesive narrative that underscores Jesus' character, mission, and his ultimate sacrifice. These words reveal a spectrum of emotions and intentions, from forgiveness and compassion to profound suffering and triumphant completion. Historical and scriptural context. The concept of the seven last words is a harmonization of passages found in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Each gospel writer presents a unique perspective on Jesus' crucifixion, emphasizing different aspects of his suffering and his message. The traditional ordering of these sayings is a theological construct, allowing for a comprehensive understanding of Jesus' final teachings. Scholars note that the inclusion of certain sayings in specific Gospels reflects the theological emphasis of each evangelist. For instance, Luke's Gospel, known for its focus on compassion and forgiveness, records Jesus' prayers for his persecutors and his promise to the penitent thief. John's Gospel, which highlights Jesus' divine nature and his relationship with his disciples, includes his words to his mother and the beloved disciple. The seven sayings, a deeper look. First, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. From Luke chapter 23, verse 34. This first word, often called the word of forgiveness, exemplifies Jesus' boundless compassion even in the face of immense suffering. Uttered as he was being crucified, it is interpreted as a prayer for the Roman soldiers and all those responsible for his death. This statement underscores the core Christian message of unconditional love and forgiveness, even for one's enemies. Second, today shalt thou be with me in paradise. From Luke chapter 23, verse 43. Known as the Word of Salvation, this promise was made to one of the criminals crucified alongside Jesus. The repentant thief acknowledged Jesus' innocence and asked to be remembered in his kingdom. Jesus' immediate assurance of paradise highlights the accessibility of salvation through faith, even in the final moments of life. Third, woman, behold, thy son. Behold, thy mother. From John chapter 19, verses 26 and 27. This word of relationship demonstrates Jesus' concern for his earthly family, specifically his mother Mary. From the cross, he entrusts her care to the disciple whom he loved, traditionally identified as John. This act not only ensures his mother's well-being but also symbolizes the formation of a new spiritual family, the Church, united by grace rather than blood. Fourth, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? From Matthew chapter 27, verse 46, and Mark chapter 15, verse 34. This poignant cry, the word of abandonment, is the only saying recorded in more than one gospel. It is a direct quotation from Psalm 22, verse 1, expressed in Aramaic. While it may appear to signify despair, many theologians interpret it as Jesus fully experiencing the weight of humanity's sin, leading to a momentary separation from the Father. Others view it as a declaration of fulfillment of prophecy, as Psalm 22 begins with suffering but ends with vindication. Fifth, I thirst. From John chapter 19, verse 28. The word of distress reveals Jesus' profound humanity and physical suffering. This simple yet powerful statement, recorded only in John, emphasizes his shared experience of human vulnerability. It is also seen as a fulfillment of Old Testament prophecy. Sixth, it is finished. From John chapter 19, verse 30. This triumphant declaration, the word of triumph, signifies the completion of Jesus' redemptive work. In Greek, the word tetelestai can mean paid in full, indicating that the debt of sin has been completely satisfied. It marks the culmination of his mission and the victory over sin and death. 7th, Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit. From Luke chapter 23, verse 46. The final utterance, the word of reunion, is a prayer of surrender and trust. Quoting Psalm 31, verse 5, Jesus commends his spirit into the hands of his Father. This act signifies his ultimate obedience and confidence in God's plan, even in death, and foreshadows his resurrection and reunion with the Father. Conclusion. The 7 last words of Jesus offer a profound narrative of sacrifice, love, and redemption. They serve as a timeless source of inspiration and reflection for Christians worldwide, encapsulating the essence of his mission and the depth of his compassion. These words, harmonized from diverse scriptural accounts, continue to resonate, inviting believers to contemplate the transformative power of his final moments on the cross.